Adding user accounts is a great way for a lot of people to share a computer. It gives each person their own personal space, if you will. Windows will collect information on which folders they can access, what files, what kind of personalization things that they can do, and everybody can have their own look and feel and documents on that computer. It's a real great way to go ahead and share a machine. So if you're at work and you have a shared station, you probably already have your own user accounts. Everybody has their own password. It's great to set up at home too, so you can have one, your spouse, your children, your dog. Now, my dog, he's good, but he doesn't have those thumbs, so he's not real good with the typing. Just kidding, I don't have a dog. There's three kinds of user accounts. There's a standard account, which is just a basic, regular, everyday account. The administrator account. Now, the administrator account is important. When you first load up Windows 7 and for the first time you turn on your computer, that first account that's created, that's the administrator. That's the person who has access to everything on the computer, all the controls, all the preferences. That person can control all of the user accounts that have been created, and he can add other administrators if need be. And you also have guest accounts. Now, guest accounts, I'll give you an example. Right here at Train Signal, we have guest accounts on a shared workstation, and we have guest accounts so that people can go in and use one of our computers, but they don't have any access to any of our proprietary information. I don't know that you would necessarily set up a guest account in your house unless you frequently have friends, neighbors, family come and use your computer. Now, I don't know about your family, but I ain't letting my family touch my computer. All right, let's go ahead and let's set up a new account. We'll go to our Start button, Control Panel, and right there we see User Accounts and Family Safety. Let's go ahead and click on that, and we are going to add or remove a user account. You'll see we already have a guest account created, and it's off right now. So we're not going to worry about the guest account. Like I said, it's just a basic account so that somebody can get on and use the computer, but not necessarily have any access to anything else. We're going to create a new account, and it will be a standard user account. We have to give the account a name, so let's call this Junior, and create the account. Now, that's a start, but what we need to do, and we'll click on Junior's account, and you'll see the options that we have here. We can change the account name if we didn't want to call it Junior. We could create a password, which we are going to do. And it is a good idea to create those passwords. That way you can keep your account personal and private. And give yourself a password hint, whatever that might be. Let's say that Junior's password is the name of the dog, so we'll just put in dog. And that's not a good password hint. I should know better than that. But quite honestly, right now, Junior's password is just password. I'm not creating a crazy password. We'll create the password. I can change the password, remove the password, change the picture, and check out my video on that. I have a whole video just on that. Set up parental controls, which we're going to do also in another video. Change the account type if I wanted to change it from a standard to a guest or an administrator, and I could delete the account, or I could manage another account. Now, we're fine with this just the way it is, and what I'm going to do is we'll go to our power button here and switch user, and now we will sign in as Junior. Because we're doing it for the first time, it's preparing our desktop. And here we are on Junior's account. Now what I'm going to do is pause the video, and then I'm going to make changes to Junior's account. I'm going to change the look, the feel, and create a few files so that we can see the benefits. And we'll talk about that in just a second when I get back. All right, welcome back. Here we are at Junior's computer again, Junior's account. And we see Junior's car, his dream car. Junior can't afford a car like that. Neither can I. So, but what we've done is we've customized Junior's account. We've created a few files. Junior has his own libraries, documents, pictures, music, videos, whatever he wants. And if you want to learn more about the libraries, watch my video on that. You'll see he has a couple of files here, and what's nice is Junior can have privacy from other user accounts, other standard user accounts or guest accounts. Now, the administrator account will always be able to access Junior's files, but conversely, Junior will not be able to access anybody else's files besides his own. Let's go back to the main account, and I'll show you what we're talking about. We're going to switch user here, get back into my account. And let's take a look. Now, we go to the documents and we see I have completely different files in here than Junior had. And that's great. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my documents and I am going to put this file into my public documents folder. Now, the public documents folder is accessible to everybody. Now, if this were a standard account, I would have no access to Junior's files. But because I'm the administrator, I can go ahead, I can go to my local disk C and click on users and see Junior's account there. Now I open it up and it says I don't have permission. But if I click on continue, I'm the administrator, I can permanently get access to this folder. And see now, this is all of Junior's files. Remember, these are the ones that we saw. Now, what we're going to do is go back to Junior's account, sign in here, and first we will take a look at documents and see, look at that. That's the file that I put into the public documents. So we can share files back and forth like that. But if Junior goes to the C drive and goes to users, when I go to click, he would need my password to get into my account. So that is a big benefit if you're a home user and you have kids and you want to keep things private from them, but you want to be able to have access to what they do, what they're doing, or if you want to share files, user accounts are great. And that's how we create those user accounts. Thanks. I'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching. For more information regarding our training videos, please visit www.trainsignal.com.